This is the final Exodus. When will you cry out? God said to Abraham, "Know for certain that your descendants will be strangers in a land that is not theirs, where they will be enslaved and oppressed 400 years. Now it came about in the course of those many days that the king of Egypt died. And the sons of Israel sighed because of the bondage, and they cried out. And their cry for help because of their bondage rose up to God. God said to Abraham, "Know for certain that your descendants will be strangers in a land that is not theirs, where they will be enslaved and oppressed 400 years." Why did it take Israel 400 years to cry out? Did they not understand that there was a system of oppression being built around them? The internet with the smart grid is connecting everything and everyone through block and chain technology, creating smart things and smart people. Listen to this.
When you think of these technologies, as we've gained our power in computing and now approaching, and some say we've already reached levels of quantum computing, that's going to change everything in terms of what you can do to interpret a signal and then refine it and send it back into a living human being. And so when you think about all this in terms of where we are today, it's not just about the overt propaganda of mainstream media. I mean, and no matter what you tunnel into, and sort of how did that all happen? It wasn't by, in my view, accidents, more by design for a lot of different reasons, whether it's marketing reasons or whether it's manipulative reasons at a more sinister level. But the fact that these types of technologies have evolved over these decades should be a major concern to most people, because we've seen the effect of what you can do with information. If you think back to 2020 and what's happened since then, even going back further. But what's also happened in the course of not just being able to manipulate gross signals, but interpret each individual. I mean, think about the resolution you provide the world by just interacting with the machines that we do, whether it's your cell phone or your computer. But 3,000 or 4,000 inquiries, which most people probably do in a month, reveal more about you than someone who knew you for 20 years. You know, and that level of resolution, coupled with being able to really hone things in for you on an individual basis and do that over a billion people at a time or whatever you're influencing at a time. That's a that's an incredible state of technology.
Now take a look at this. The landscape for global control is in place. "13,000 satellites and growing will govern the future of you and your children." The bondage network is not new. the all-seeing eye, the Eye of Horus, was added to your dollar bill in 1935. When will you cry out,